in camp you're going against your defense so much, you get a feel for your defense, and I think even that is practice, in and of itself, of seeing a defense and reacting to it. So I definitely feel like I've been able to, grow in that respect and seeing our own defense. But I think that's a translatable skill, a translatable process to the game, and applying that this week to Army.
Okay.
Daniel, the Army game last year was kind of a low point for the season. Is that kind of a motivating factor going into this game?
Yeah, certainly. I think we're looking forward to it. We're aware of their success last year, and certainly want to get this first one.
When you play an option team like that has the ability to keep the ball for 6, 7, 8 minutes at a time, when you get the ball, does that put extra pressure on you to try to make something happen, knowing that you might not get the ball back for a while?
Yeah, it makes each possession that much more valuable. I think, we're aware of that, and that affects, how we, just how we value each possession, and, and maybe it puts a little bit more pressure on you, but, they have fewer possessions too, so, it just kind of shortens the game, and, like I said, shortens the amount of possessions you're going to have.
Do you expect them to do the same things against you defensively as last year, or do you try to outguess what they might come at you with?
We certainly expect them to have some new stuff, but they were a 10-win team last year, and they have a lot of guys back on their team this year, so we certainly expect them to be pretty similar as they were last year. I think, I'm not sure how much, if it's really worth spending the time on guessing a bunch of different things they can do, but for the most part we expect them to be pretty similar. I think they were certainly successful with it last year.
You mentioned being more comfortable as a third-year starter. What about off the field, like all these responsibilities where you have to meet with the media? You look like you're more comfortable answering the same old questions over and over, that type of thing.
Yeah, you certainly get used to a lot of it. I think, you get used to the routine, and like you said, off the field kind of goes. There's a lot of different areas that I've been able to get more comfortable and be able to you get practice doing a lot of these things.
And did you come to understand the importance of that role? Speaking for the team and that type of thing.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's important to important part of my position, what I'm asked to do. So. I try to take that seriously.
How do you feel about your protection? I know you've got some, a little inexperience at tackle. Some of the guys backing them up, and you guys, but Army was able to get to you last year a little bit. How do you feel about your protection going into this game?
Good. I think, I think we got a really good plan. I think, with Army, a lot of what they do is. Their pressures are not as much like a one-on-one kind of battle, more so they're going to bring different pressures, give you different looks to try to, kind of confuse you or kind of get you to, go the other way. So that's a lot on my shoulders to make sure we're in the right situation, the right protection to help us be successful. So, like I said, I think we have a good plan this week as far as handling those pressures and those different looks. So. It's very much my responsibility to make sure we're in position to protect.
Daniel, being one of the handful of games on a Friday as opposed to dozens of games on a Saturday gives Duke a chance to showcase the program on a national level. Is that something the players think about?
Yeah, it's cool to be on TV. I don't think that I don't think you should ignore that, but. It doesn't change a whole lot of what we're doing. It's nice we're one day earlier. It seems like this has been taking a while here for this first game, but it's a big opportunity for us to show what we've been working for and how prepared we'll be.